Good morning, welcome back to my channel. It is another absolutely beautiful day. I feel like this is my permanent place at the moment. Like a little hamster that comes back to this spot every day. So let's get into your reading today and see what this is all about, shall we? First of all, I think I'm going to pick your runes. So let's just see what is happening for you at this moment in your life, at this time. What do you want to know? Oh, Ingwas. I do feel this is about trusting yourself over something. This could be trusting your intuition, following what is right for you. I do feel you've had quite an element of going within and you're ready to emerge now. That's what I'm feeling from this. And you are learning to trust that guidance. You're learning to trust yourself, pardon me. So Ingwas is the kind of rune where that pointing up bit there represents the masculine and the bottom bit represents the feminine. So I've got a feeling on this that there is something about union here as well. So if you're currently in a relationship, this could be a real sort of deepening of that connection. If you're not, then it could be the want for that type of union. That might be in the forefront of your mind right now. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's the intention that you're setting right now. You're looking for something solid, something that is fulfilling, that you can trust as well. So Willow is also connected to the sun power energy. It's a rune I've been working with recently for healing. For healing on the physical level is what Willow can be useful for. And Yera, so this has been something on your mind for some time that you've been working towards, that you've maybe had a realisation about, but you've had to complete some cycles first. You've had to complete some karmic lessons, I feel, before you could have a realisation of what it is that you really want. And then understanding what it is that you can or can't trust in your life. So those are your runes. So I'm just going to pick a moon card now to go with that, see if we can get a word that relates to you on here. So whatever you're doing today, I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to hear your comments as well. If you feel like liking this posts too, that would be good. Posts, videos. Let's have a look. Remember. Yeah, I feel like this is, maybe you're remembering something from your past that's helping you to find that trust right now. You've grown a lot. There's been definitely an element of growth here and nurturing. And it could be nurturing yourself, but like nurturing some kind of project here as well. You've been nurturing something that's been quite close to your heart. I'm getting this image, like, this analogy. Say someone's given you a pot plant, okay, and say it's a plant that you really, really wanted. You manifested it. You wanted this plant. It's a special plant. You were given this plant, but you left it on the shelf. You didn't water it. You didn't give it any sunlight. You didn't talk to it. You didn't do anything with it. You just left it, and it started to die. It started to wither. You could see that happening, but you just couldn't bring yourself to do anything about it. But it's almost like you walked past it this day and thought, I don't like what I'm doing there, and I'm going to nurture this. And that's what I'm getting from this, is that it feels like you've gone back to something and nurtured it, and now it's growing, now it's thriving. And you are trusting yourself now for the decisions that you're making at this point, because of your ability to do that. You didn't realise you could do that before. You didn't realise that you could be the one to bring the nurture. You didn't realise you could be the one to give the water or give the sunlight, or to make things better. But you can, and you are. Oh, did you see that butterfly? Transformation. It literally went from right over to left. So it's kind of like you are moving through something right now. You're allowing yourself to move through something, and you've recognised your place in it and your ability to nurture, your ability to grow as well. Oh yeah, the animal cards. I was going to say, I'm sure I brought 2 oracle cards out. So let's see what the animals are telling us in here, because they're clearly trying to talk to you. Oops, maybe you find that a lot. Maybe you find that animals do tend to try and talk to you. I just saw a wolf on there. It said guardianship. So again, it's something that I feel you are trying to protect at the moment. You're nurturing something. And it is growing. It is really growing because of the input that you've put in. So I put a lot there, didn't I? Determination. Yeah, you're very determined at this time. You are trusting yourself. You're trusting the process. You're setting that intention. You are understanding that this is about divine timing, though. And Wyrd is a slow time. It's not a quick time. So it's going to take time. But you are still nurturing during that. Just keep doing everything that you're doing because it's working. It is allowing things to grow. The ram and the dahlia. I love dahlias. They are really, really beautiful. And the ram is almost like, again, I feel like maybe you've been banging your head up against a wall for a long time, and then you turn around and see that plant and you're like, instead of banging my head up against this wall, I'm going to start nurturing what I can. And that's what you've been doing, and it's beautiful. It's really shown you how much strength you have. Now we also have the hare and the oak with new opportunities. Now I feel like this hare is symbolic to you. It is showing you the strength that you have. Have you ever seen a hare? Like, they're massive, and when you see them, you are a little bit shocked at first. It's like you're not expecting them. So I feel like because of what you've been doing here and nurturing, there is an unexpected opportunity that is heading its way for you. Okay, so look out for that opportunity coming in. Your dreams might be symbolic as well. There might be people in your dreams or things happening in your dreams or places that you're going in your dreams that you might be like, wow, what does that mean? Well, look it up because there's something symbolic in your dreams at this time. Ooh. 9 of Cups, a desire fulfillment. This is what you're looking for, and I feel like maybe, yeah, there's something that you want, or maybe somebody that you want. There's some desire here that you want to fulfill. This is your current situation. I feel like your life is really changing here because you are dropping into a place of this nurturing space of like, you want to feel nurtured and you want to nurture as well. You've kind of been shown, again, I've got another analogy for you for this one. So imagine you don't have children, but you get with somebody that does. And at first you're like, I'm not into children, I don't want children, I don't want anything to do with children. But one day, maybe you have to help one of the children tie their shoelace, or you have to help them do something. And in that moment, it fulfills you to a point that you weren't expecting, because actually it was nice to do that. It was nice to be part of something. And that's what I'm feeling from this, is that you are getting an energy within you. You're feeling something like, I feel like I'm part of something. And I didn't feel that before. I didn't expect to feel that way. But that's how you're feeling at this time. So what is the challenge here? So I do feel like there is one. What is the challenge? You know, it's like going somewhere and doing something that you weren't expecting to do, but really feeling fulfilled from it. And being like, wow, I didn't expect to feel like that. Okay, so the challenge is about being wounded, being hurt. I feel like maybe you have been... Bear with me a second, sorry about the noise. I'm sure they will do one in a minute. That didn't sound good, did it? Anyway, so, yeah, you've been through some battles, you've been through some wounds, and the challenge here is about you trusting that this isn't going to happen again. that, you know, that you are going to manage to stay determined and move through this and come out of it the other side without being hurt. That's what I'm getting from this. And I do feel like you can, but you have to trust, you have to take a chance. And actually, what you've been through, your wounding and the experiences that you've had, I do feel that they are actually going to help somebody else in their experiences too. Okay, so there's a lot of benefits to you. There's a lot that you bring that I don't think you realise you do. So what do you need to focus on at this time? What do you need to focus on? Woo! Okay, so what you need to focus on right now is that transition. Keep going. Keep heading towards those calm waters, because you've had to step away from something that was quite heavy, I feel. And it's like telling you, do not look back, don't turn back, just keep going. It might look a little bit foggy over there, but it'll soon break through and the sunshine will shine. Now is not the time for turning back, now is the time for going forward. So it's, yeah, you've got to allow yourself to do that. You've got to trust this process, because you are moving into calmer waters. So stay focused on the transition. Don't succumb to dropping back into what was hurting you in the first place. That's what they're saying to me. Because it can be easy to do that because it's comfortable and it's easy. You know, letting go of those kind of things isn't easy, is it? So, what do you need to let go of? Oh God, what is with all the cars today? Sorry about the noise. What do you need to let go of? You got to let go of pride. You got to let go of what other people think, I feel. You can't stay within something that's hurting you just because of pride. So that is what needs to go here. That is what you need to let go of. That is what is hurting you the most. So what is your future? Hold on. What is the future of this? What is the future? You know, it's all very well and good doing readings outside, but when the sun shines on the cards, it blinds you. Let's have a look. The future is the King of Cups. Now, this has been coming out recently in other readings about emotional fulfillment and emotional intelligence as well. So it's actually this whole process you're going through, it has opened you up on the emotional level and helped you to actually be okay with expressing emotion. It is bringing emotional fulfillment to you, actually. It's helping you to feel content, and it's really opened your heart, I'm feeling. And that's what you're going to keep feeling from this, but you're going to stand in your power on it. It feels healthy. It feels healthy and clean and right. That's what I'm getting for you from there. I do feel that you are diminishing some habits and things as well that have been holding you back. You kind of realising that isn't suiting me anymore, that isn't working for me. So what advice can we give you to help you on this? So this is about weighing up your options and flexibility as well. So the ability to be flexible here. It sometimes feels like things are a juggle, but you are, if you can see in the picture, they're looking at one particular pentacle. The other one is still there, but they're focusing on this one. So you've got to weigh up your options as to what would be best for me to focus on, what brings me the most balance. And then you need to be flexible, really, and not sort of like fixated on outcomes here, but on the fact that you are in the present moment and able to find that flexibility and that balance. Okay. Do you have any hopes and fears on this? are your hopes and fears right now? Well, it's not easy to shuffle one art yet. Let's have a look. But aren't you impressed with my perseverance? I am. So, hopes and fears is a magician. It's basically about, okay, I've manifested something, but can I live up to it? This is about you wondering whether you have the skills, the ability to continue along this path, to be who you want to be. So there's a little bit of imposter syndrome going on around this, as to sort of like, do I really have the ability to maintain this, or am I going to mess it up? Am I going to revert back to previous behaviour? And I don't think that's the case here. I think this is you standing in your power and realising you are the magician, you are the alchemist, and that's exactly what you're doing right now, is you are taking on board your strengths and the things that you have going for you, and you're aligning them with something else that feels the same, that you are nurturing. There's a lot of Empress energy around this, which is about unconditional love. There's something about unconditional love around this, and that is what's driving your power, your ability to see things more clearly now than ever before. So if there was any fear around this, just know that the more you apply yourself, the more you keep showing up, then yeah, don't doubt your skills and your ability. Okay. Things aren't traditional within this, what you're going through. It's different. And people, I think that's a lot of that pride that we said before about what you need to let go of. There's a fear around what other people think and how they're going to be like, well, that's not you. That doesn't sound like you. Why are you doing that? But you have to stand in your power on this one, because you know deep down what it is that feels right for you, that you're working towards. And that Ingwar's energy of just like, trust yourself, trust it, because you asked for this. This was your intention. What is your outcome? Oh, hello. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. It's all going to go really, really well, and it's bringing stability and security. You're moving in a way, again, it's that slow moving energy, but I think that's good for you, because you've gone at things like a bull in a china shop before, and it's kind of undone as soon as it's done up, whereas this is like taking your time, doing things properly, honing those skills and alchemizing, integrating, working on things in a healthier way that's going to bring you more prosperity and abundance. That's what I'm feeling from this, and it feels good. It feels like a really good place. But there is this message about just understand it's a slow process, it's taking time, it's going to take time, but keep moving in the way that you are. You're going through these cycles of natural growth, and it's good. Oh, look at the bottom, we've got Six of Pentacles as well, so that's giving and receiving in balance. Trust this process, trust it. You can trust it. I'm going to leave your reading there for you today. If that resonates with you and you want to find out more, then please do get in touch for personalised reading. So yeah, I've got plenty of time on my hands for doing lots of readings at the moment, so make me useful, and I will see you again very soon. Have a blessed day.